Hey guys, it's Jack here with Stock Millionaires. In today's video we are talking about the EV market, but we are not talking about the vehicles themselves. Rather we are talking about the charging companies. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. Now, as we know, the electric vehicle market is booming and there are more and more electric vehicles on the road every single day. Now there are ways to make money from this EV boom besides investing in those EV car makers, and that is by investing in the EV charging companies. So in today's video we are going to take a look at a few of these EV charging stations companies and the opportunity they could potentially represent. And just before we go into those companies, this is just your friendly reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you give us a big thumbs up and let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Other ways to support the channel are by checking out some of the links we have down below in the description. This includes a link to my Patreon page where we can chat about different investment topics. Alright, so now let's chat about these EV charging companies and the growing demand for electricity to power all of these new EV cars. Now investors appear convinced that electric vehicles are the future, and with EV penetration expected to explode, it was asking, is there enough electricity generating capacity around the globe to meet that growing demand? The short answer is yes, and that is a good news that the world has 8,000 gigawatts of installed electricity generation capacity according to the International Energy Agency. In the theory, or if the capacity ran 24/7, it could generate 69 million gigawatts hours of electricity annually. So the question is, how does 69 million gigawatts hours of electricity compare to what we are actually using? The world consumed about 27 million gigawatts hours of electricity in 2019. That electricity warmed homes and ran businesses. What's more, the world consumed the equivalent of roughly 28 million gigawatts hours of electricity energy to power its cars and trucks. That energy, of course, was stored in liquid fuel power plants. Didn't have to generate it. But still, gasoline and diesel make most of the world's vehicles go. So 27 plus 28 is 56. The world needs 56 million gigawatts hours to keep the light on, as well as drive cars and trucks. There is 69 million gigawatts hours of capacity. No problem, but the generating capacity of wind and solar, of course, can't be on 100% of the time, and even coal. Nuclear and hydropower plants have to take maintenance downtime. Still, there looks to be some spare generating capacity, and the world's 2 billion or so vehicles won't convert to battery power all at once. There are some other details to consider. There will be regional differences, and there will be growth, and for electricity generation, most of the growth in capacity comes from renewable power. There will also be billions to invest in the charging infrastructure. So the companies that we are going to take a look at today include Beam Global, Blink Charging, and ChargePoint. So first up, let's take a closer look at Beam Global. Their patented EV ARC 2020 is the only 100% renewable, transportable, off-grid EV charging option on the market. It's a versatile energy infrastructure product with a sleek aesthetics design that fits in the size of a standard parking space. So each EV ARC makes and stores all of its own electricity to deliver a clean, renewable energy. So EV drivers can drive on sunshine, and the EV ARC charging station can deploy in minutes instead of months, and this is due to the fact that it's held in place by gravity. No bolting, no gluing, no grid connection. It's simply set in place, and it's ready for faithful service. So no construction, no electric work, and no utility bill. one deployment expert can deliver and set up with zero customer contact, and their record is having it in place in 4 minutes. The second company that we're looking at today is Blink Charging. So Blink designs, manufactures and owns and operates EV charging stations with industry-leading equipment and a robust network of public charging stations. They continue to develop the charging infrastructure required to meet the growing needs for EV drivers. Blink's diverse products lineup boasts the most advanced equipment in the industry. Their EV charging station products offer a full range of deployment configuration, from single to multiple core pedestals to individual and powered wall mount the chargers. They are fast and even single family resident charging station. They even have a mobile emergency charger. The third on our list is ChargePoint, and now ChargePoint is focusing on their network, and they are dedicated to enabling the future of e-mobility by providing the most open, secure and robust network anywhere. They are partnering with ChargePoint operators and e-mobility service providers to make EV charging available anywhere on any system for any drive. So with their network they will be offering peer-to-peer roaming, and it doesn't add any surcharges for the driver. It eliminates any middleman and provides access to more drivers without any additional efforts for station owners. Best of all, the driver doesn't have to sign up for any additional accounts or networks. Everything is taken care by their existing network with ChargePoint. So some really innovative and different technology coming from each of these charging companies. The EV charging business should be a growth business for years to come. Beam and Blink are small market capitalization stocks and are up about 300 to 400% year to date respectively. So investors clearly expect big returns in the future. Now also of our honorable mention are companies like Eaton and ABB, among others, who will sell the equipment to the charging stations, operates as well as the software to manage charging. And Tesla is now the world's most valuable automaker, as you know. It is an exciting time for EV investors. There might be constraints that trip up the industry vehicle assembly capacity, battery making capacity and lithium mining capacity might turn out to be constraints one day. Maybe charging infrastructure will hinder growth far in the future, but it looks as if the world can make enough electricity. So just a very interesting look at the market and a great reminder that you can benefit from this boom in the EV market from other ways than just investing in the actual automaker. Just the same way as if real estate is booming, you don't have to just buy real estate. You can take advantage of that by investing in lumber or different building parts. So don't forget to take a look at some of these secondary markets that are being affected by the industrials. I would love hearing from you guys, so make sure you leave a comment down below what you think of these companies, and there are other EV related companies that you have your eye on. Of course, these videos are never a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock and are meant just for information and entertainment purposes only. Any trade should always be made based on your own diligence. Now, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up and that you are subscribed as well to the channel. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day and see you in the next video.